Yo, we're back. Welcome back to the Source. Got a light little Tuesday night, only 6 games tonight, but I got 4 items on tonight's menu and I like them a lot. So let's dig in, let's stack some units tonight.
Welcome to the Source. Hey, get the Source. The Source. The Source. Hey, get the Source.
First up, Hornets Bucks in Charlotte. This line opens Charlotte +9. Early bets and money pretty split down the middle, but slightly leaning Milwaukee. Same exact story all through last night, all through this morning. Everything's pretty close to even. The sharp slightly leaning towards the Bucks, though. I want to take Charlotte so bad here. I was tweeting about this earlier. I want to take the Hornets +9 so bad. They look great against the Celtics. That was a nice little hit, nice little start to the day. The thing is, this isn't the Celtics, though. This is the Bucks coming off a loss with an extra day's rest. The Hornets aren't going to shoot 50% from 3 again like they did against the Celtics. That's not going to happen. The right side to be on is Milwaukee. So give me the Bucks -9. Yes, I am putting it on the menu. And yes, you can lock this one in already because not many injury question marks in this one. Bucks -9 on the menu. If anything changes, Twitter, Instagram story next game. Next up, Pacers Blazers in Indiana. Line open with the Pacers getting 4 points at home. Back-to-back home dogs here. Everything favoring Portland early. Both bets and money all on the Blazers. Everyone stays leaning Portland all through the night, all through the morning. Consensus line eventually moves. We're now looking at Indiana +5. I'm taking the Blazers here, and actually after I did some digging this morning, I like the Blazers a lot. Portland is on a losing streak, and Indiana is on a winning streak. So at first glance, just recency bias, you might be like, oh, you got to go with Indiana getting points at home. That was my first glance. But did you look at the teams they played? The Blazers played the Clippers, the Nuggets, then the Grizzlies twice. You know who the Pacers have played in their winning streak? The Thunder, the Pistons, and the Magic. Not exactly the 3 most impressive wins in the world. Portland rights the ship today. They beat Indiana easily. Give me Portland -5 on the menu. If anything changes, Twitter, Instagram story next game. Next game up, Celtics Thunder. This line opened Boston -10.5, and everyone's on the Celtics early. I think most people have boarded the fade Oklahoma City no matter what train. Obviously, the money stays on the Celtics. Consensus line moves from 10.5 up to Boston -11.5 now. I'll take Boston and the under, but I'm not touching this game. Neither is going on the menu. If you're on the fade Oklahoma City no matter what train, I'm not faulting you. It seems like a pretty good strategy. Oklahoma City looks awful. But hold on, the Celtics laying 11.5 points. The Celtics got some issues, man. They have not been a great team, especially on the offensive end. I really am uncomfortable laying almost 12 points with the Celtics. So they're my pick for the game, but I'm staying away from it. If anything changes, Twitter, Instagram story next game. Next up, we got the Raps. The Raptors versus the Nets in Tampa Bay. It's Toronto's home. Line opened up Toronto +6.5. Another home dog. 99% of early money on the Nets. That's right. You heard that correctly. 99% of early money on Brooklyn. Later in the morning, some Raptors money came in, a little bit. And the books responded, man. The consensus line dropped from 6.5 down to 6. Are books scared of Raptors money? Does the Source have the balls to fade the Nets with Durant in the lineup? Absolutely not. I'm taking the Nets, and I'm even putting it on the menu. They look good. Brooklyn -6, definitely on the menu. You see, Kevin Durant is pissed off right now. He's pissed. And I know he may be a little bitch on social media from time to time, but this dude is a bulldog on the court. He is ruthless. He's straight mean with it. I'm not fading this team right now with a pissed off Durant, and Kyrie seems to be taking his meds again. Give me the Nets -6, lock it in on the menu. Anything changes, Twitter, Instagram story next game. Next game up is Rockets versus T-Wolves in Houston. Line open Houston +1.5. Everyone is on Minnesota. I'm talking about 80% of the bets, 90% of the money early as of last night on the Timberwolves. Tiny bit of Rockets money starts to come in this morning, not a lot at all. Consensus line never moves. We're still looking at Houston +1.5. John Wall's done for the season, I'm sure you've heard. But Kevin Porter Jr. is playing. Kelly Olynyk's playing. Christian Wood's playing. The Rockets have had 2 days rest, and the T-Wolves just got done with an emotional win last night. If there's ever a time to bet the Houston Rockets, it's tonight. Definitely taking Houston plus 1.5 and putting it on the menu. If anything changes, Twitter, Instagram story, next game. Next game up, Warriors, Mavericks in Golden State. This line opened with the Warriors getting a point at home, which I thought was a little suspicious. Early bets and early money all over the Warriors. Money stays pinned on Golden State all through the night and all through the morning, and the books respond heavy. Consensus line moves all the way to Golden State minus 2.5. So the Warriors are laying 2.5 points now. And now it looks a little more where I thought it would be. My original thought was Golden State Warriors without a doubt. But then I took it off the menu. Now I'm even leaning Dallas a little bit. It doesn't matter. I'm not putting it on the menu. But my pick is Dallas plus 2.5.
Quick update. So Porzingis is doubtful. Josh Richardson out. And JJ Redick is questionable. So I was going to actually pick Dallas plus 2.5. Now put it on the menu. But I was going to pick it. But now I'm picking Golden State minus 2.5. Still not putting it on the menu.
If anything changes, Twitter, Instagram story, next game. No next game because that was the last game. Probably going to tweet out a round robin later. Not sure yet. Still looking some things over. Stay tuned to my Twitter, Instagram story, and Facebook. I've been putting shit on my Facebook now too. Stay tuned to all three. I'll keep you posted if I come up with a round robin that I like. If not, I like these 4 picks tonight. Seriously, I think these should go 3-1. We should pick up a couple units tonight. Play smart, pick your spots. Let's win some money. I'll talk to you on Twitter.